Hello everyone. So today I just wanted to let everyone know what my experience with the Micah Muller's coaching was. The first one is, where was I in life before the training? So before the training, my life was very hectic. There was a lot of procrastination. There was a lot of not wanting to deal with that procrastination, and there was a lot of trying to run away through going shopping, run away from all the things that I needed to be done at home and in my relationships. Once I acknowledged that there was a procrastination myself, which I never used that word before in my life, I went online and I saw Micah's post about procrastination, and it was kind of like, oh my god, this is a sign. I have to do everything that I can in order to deal with it, because it's obviously stopping me from progressing in my life and being the best version of myself. Now, the biggest difference that I noticed after working with Micah was I learned very well a coping mechanism. So when I look at things around me, they no longer frustrate me. I look at it as I have a choice now. Do I act upon it or do I not? So what I allow myself to do is I prioritize. There are things that are important to get done first, and I allow them to be done. I take an action on that. The things that aren't, I allow it to just be, and it does no longer frustrate me like it used to, which was awful before. It was just like, oh my god, this needs to be done, this needs to be done, and I just don't want to deal with that. Where now I'm like, okay, this needs to be done, I'm going to do this. This can be done later, I'm going to do that later. And I let myself to know that I am worthy of the loving feelings, and I am worthy of taking rest when I need to take a rest, because it's also taking care and loving yourself. But it is no longer procrastination. Now, one of the other biggest things that I have noticed after training with Micah is a level of confidence that I carry within the way I speak. Also, I started to be able to do live videos, which was huge for me, because I was super afraid of being put out there for people to look at and judge in a specific way through the public speaking. Now, this is, for me, huge. And even though sometimes I'm nervous, it's actually so much more less and less each day that I do it. So thank you so much for that, Micah. What would I say Micah's gift would be? Actually, sorry, I forgot to add that the way I communicate within my relationships and with other people, I had relationships problems, and that's one of the things that I was procrastinating about. And now the things that used to bother me no longer also bother me anymore. I've changed the way I look at things. I reframed my state of mind, and I'm actually really enjoying my relationship at the moment. We're having some giggles, which we haven't had in a long time. I walk around and I sing sometimes, which I also didn't do in a very long time. And the way I'm communicating with my children is so much calmer and better, as well as I don't jump up to the first second of a cry of my children, where I used to do it straight away. I would just run to them. I give it 20, 30, sometimes a minute. Practically, so 30 seconds or a minute before I actually attend to them, which is also huge for me. So I would say that Micah's gift is to work with people and to awaken their true potential in themselves. He's super passionate about it, and I've never met a more passionate person to do it. It is absolutely amazing, because the passion that he carries for help and for awakening is, it's, how to say that word? It is very contagious. It's very contagious, because when you walk away from that, you're thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna do that. You know, and that's because if you ever wanted to help somebody, and this is honestly the best way to do it, because you just allow a person to have the tools to be able to help yourself. I think it is amazing. It's life-changing. It makes me want to keep investing in myself, because this is honestly, I've only done an NLP practitioner course, and this is the best $2,000 I've ever spent in my whole entire life. And from here on, I want to keep investing in myself. I'm going to do other courses with Micah, and I know I'm going to benefit from it so much. So thank you so much for being you, Micah, and thank you very much for giving me the tools and the passion for changing and applying in my life that created really positive changes. Thank you again.